I had deficiencies in my body that didn't want the same things as anybody else. They didn't want to eat, you know, all of the quote, 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 industrialized ideology of wellness. This kind of philosophy also changed my health, because I think people look at me, they're like, oh, you're a practitioner of Chinese medicine. I'm a naturopath. I'm a nutritionist. Yeah. And they think I've always been ridiculously healthy. Now, when I first entered like into formal study, and I've always been a geek, like since I was a child, it was like, I knew it was my purpose work. I was obsessed with herbs, food, all things creation and our relationship to it. But I had really bad skin. Like I had the worst skin you can imagine, like all the way through my teenage years, all the way into a lot of my adulthood. And that was with my understanding of nutrition and naturopathy and my formal studies. And it wasn't until I started really connecting with the whole philosophy of the elements and why these things were manifesting in my life, even though I thought I was eating all the healthy food, you know, I was doing all of the juice fasting and stuff. It was because I had deficiencies in my body that didn't want the same things as anybody else. They didn't want to eat, you know, all of the quote, 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 industrialized ideology of wellness. It was something very unique to me. So by really delving into, you know, later on in my other studies, that elemental philosophy and different aspects of self-mastery, was I able to eradicate all of the physical manifestations of that, even though I thought I was living, you know, ecstatically healthy. But I was living that concept from the person next to me and just wanting to do the same things as everybody else was doing, and what wellness looks like to everybody else, and not taking responsibility for really understanding myself, you know. But the second I did that, I eradicated all the things. I used to have a lot of chronic kidney things. Like I used to have kidney stones all the fucking time. Nobody understood it. Just a lot of pathological things, digestive issues. And that was being a health professional.
Yeah.
And the reason why I started really delving into this, not just in my studies, was because, you know, it was an eye-opening change for my whole entire life.